Welcome to Look Around Florida. Sean will be with you in a minute.
How y'all doing tonight? Boy, was there a great weekend. We'll touch up on the event in Homeland in a little bit. So when you join the chat, make sure you say hi and where you're from. You can do it on Facebook or YouTube. All right, let's get this disclaimer out so I don't get a phone call later saying, why did I say that? So this is just to cover my butt. If you guys are, yeah, I got 3 people viewing, 1 person on YouTube. Jeffro Cotton in the chat. How you doing tonight, buddy? So there's Mary. How you doing tonight, Mary? Good to see you. So we'll touch up on Homeland in a little bit. So let's get through some of the upcoming events. As soon as I find them. There we go. There's one. Captain J.J. Dickerson Camp, 1387, is proud to host the Southeast Florida annual Lee Jackson Dinner at Southern Heritage, 5 p.m. Saturday, January 6th, at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Their honored guest for the Lee Jackson Dinner is our Lieutenant Commander in Chief, Mr. Donnie Kennedy. Oh, I know, man. It's definitely cooling down here to the 50s tonight. They're predicting. So let me stay on track. I think I uploaded all of them. Okay. Here's this one that's coming up. It's the 32nd annual Lee Jackson Southern Heritage event, January 20th, at 6 p.m. at the Jackson Lodge #1 in Tallahassee, Florida. This event is put on by the Finley's Brigade. I know quite a bit in that camp. It's a good, strong, active camp up there in Tallahassee area. Their guest speaker will be Thomas Jesse, appearing as Robert E. Lee. If you have not seen Thomas Jesse do Robert E. Lee, you'd be amazed, and he knows the history too. Hey, Dave. Good to hear, buddy. They can always you can always send them my way, and I put them in touch. And I'll put them in touch with our division adjutant or the camp commander of where they're locating. All right, we got another Lee Jackson celebration coming up. Please join us for the Florida Division Lee Jackson celebration Sunday, January 21st, 24. Special guest will be our Army of Tennessee Councilman, Carl Jones. It's our, yeah, I missed this event last year. It's a good event. They had Jason Boshiers there last year, our commander in chief. Speaking of Carl Jones, oh, I keep remembering I'm looking the wrong direction. All right, let me turn this off so I don't get distracted. Speaking of Carl Jones will be on next Tuesday. We're going to be talking about recruitment strategies and retention. So that's going to be a fun episode with Carl. It's always a fun when Carl's on. Hey, Linda and Roy, good to see you. I just talked about your 2 events that are coming up. So, okay. I don't think I missed anything. Oh, I did. I talked about this last last night on SCV chat, but this came in from our Lieutenant Commander Daryl Rattray. This is huge news. Uh, Breaking news. I just got this email yesterday. Let me find it. There we go. Oh. Alrighty, this came from our Lieutenant Commander, our Florida Division Lieutenant Commander Daryl Rattray. I have the great news that I would like to share with not only with SCV Camp 1861, but with many other SCV members in the Florida Division. Feel free to pass this along with other SCV, UDC, and OCR members that you know. Attach your fine photos. I'll put up the photos here in a little bit, guys. The original brass plaque, which was on the old courthouse in Volusia County, Florida. The plaque displays the original camp roster of the United Confederate Veterans Stonewall Jackson Camp, 1438, which was formed in 1896 in Gainesville, Volusia County, Florida. For the last 7 years, Volusia County had removed it from the place of honor, placed it in a warehouse storage, which was in intention of having it sold for scrap metal. The plaque lists names of 238 Confederate veterans who had fought for Volusia County during the war between states. We have Mrs. Phyllis Blackwell, a member of the UDC, to thank for her efforts to preserve the great piece of history. She has spent the last 7 years of her life attempting to obtain the plaque. The plaque is 5 feet tall, 3 feet wide. It is now possession of the Kirby Smith UDC chapter in Gainesville, Florida, for safekeeping. It will soon be installed at Oak Ridge Cemetery along with Uncle Joe, the Confederate statue that was saved several years ago and placed in Oak Ridge Cemetery, along with the gravesite of 4 governors of Florida. Madison Strake Perry, who was also a Confederate veteran. This is definitely a huge win for preserving our heritage. So let me bring up these pictures for you, gentlemen and ladies. There you go. I am so proud to report. I am so proud to report this news because it's definitely huge. There's some of the pictures. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. This is huge news. Uh, I am truly honored reporting this. Yeah, Linda, Beth, Bob. Oh, good job, Bob. Bob, private message me when you're available to come on the show, so we can talk about some updates on the uh, with the website. I know you're a busy guy, so am I. But that's some great news. Mary, correct me. I'm getting ready to talk about Homeland. Correct me if I say anything wrong. Today this past Saturday we got together in Homeland, Florida. We did two celebrations. We celebrated the life of Miss Evelyn Arthur. Uh, Great lady. Put us on this path. Put Mary and Donna McPherson on this path of finding Confederate veterans that are buried throughout Florida without headstones. And so it started with Miss Evelyn, God rest her soul, and Mary and Donna carried the torch for that. Uh, I am pleased to report we have put in, they have located over 100, 104, 105, Mary, uh, Confederate soldiers that did not have headstones. And we secured those headstones through the VA and placed them. So, with that, it was truly an honor being there, seeing a celebration of our hard work and Miss Evelyn Arthur's hard work that she passed the torch on. Uh, Up, thanks, Mary. It's 104 Confederate soldiers and 2 Union soldiers that they helped helped us get headstones for. So it's a truly honor of doing this, being there for that. What I'm about to show you was in honor of Miss Evelyn Arthur and the hard work that members in the Florida Division SCV Mechanized Cavalry and a big hat off to our lovely ladies with the OCR. So keep in mind, this may be a tearjerker. I figure I'd forewarn you. I'm still working on this video, but at least this gives you an idea of what I'm working on. Stand by, gentlemen and ladies. Hope you guys liked that video. I'm still working on it, so that kind of give you an idea of what the video looks like, and I hope you enjoyed it. I wanted to include Miss Evelyn Arthur in the video because she put us on the path. So that's why I did the beginning of the video with her and at the end. Thanks, Jeffro. That really meant a lot. So, Cam, good to see you, buddy. Great seeing you this past weekend. Uh, so everybody's gearing up right now in the West Coast, Florida. Mary, if there's anything on that video you want me to tweak, let me know. Uh, if not, upload. Woohoo! I'll post that video on the Florida Division OCR page. And I hope you and the rest of the ladies enjoy it. Because I use pictures from multiple people with the OCR, including Beth Benfield, Mary, multiple sources. That's right, Jeffro. We are all seeds of Miss Evelyn Arthur. So it was a great time. I think we estimated we had at least 80 to 90 people there. Uh, Ceremony was great. Uh, you know, we had to, excuse my language and everybody, but we had a damn good color guard. Rifle squad. A lot of the Black Roses show up. Uh, yeah, after we got done with the ceremony, the OCR fed us with good fellowship this past weekend, touching base with everybody. Uh, you know, it was overall it was a great time Saturday. Great time Saturday. Thanks, Mary. I appreciate that. Uh, Mary, that's in the chat. Her and her sister picked up the torch from Miss Evelyn Arthur after God rest her soul, and they're doing an awesome job with that. So yeah, we have another event. I went a little crazy. I posted it all over the place. I don't know if I posted it on Look Around or the Facebook page or not. I had it. I know I need to talk about it, or Miss Evelyn's gonna come back and shoot me. Alrighty. The St. Cloud Chronicles, the St. Cloud settlers present the third annual 19th century Christmas ball and folk. The Saturday, December 2nd at 6 p.m. To 11 p.m. Magnolia Room, St. Cloud Community Center. Uh, there will be listening and dancing pleasure. $30 per person. Couples are 50. 7 pounds of bacon will be there playing. So, whoop, no, wrong event. I posted it everywhere but the Facebook page. Well, yeah, Miss Evelyn's gonna come back and slap me upside the head because I didn't post it there. Ah, I know I posted it somewhere. Oh, here we go. The Cal Cavalry Camp 2081 Christmas party will be November 25th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the American Legion 2124 American Legion Drive, Arcadia, Florida. Come join us for food, fun, fellowship. 50/50 donation support of the Order of the Confederate Rose, Chapter 24. They are asking if you are coming to please bring a covered dish. They forgot to add that in the flyer. So, oh yeah, Jeffro. I, on a personal note from the Florida man, I do want to say thank you to everybody that came out this weekend. It truly meant a lot for Leon and the McPherson sisters. Everybody, it. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate it. The early camp appreciate it. The OCR chapter right there in Tampa appreciated it too. And I know Mary's going to slap me upside. Either Mary or Donna's going to slap me upside the head because I can't remember their chapter's name and number. Jimbo. We got the Private Thomas, Private George W. Thomas Camp 1595 in the chat. So just keep in mind, next Tuesday we're going to have Carl Jones on. We're going to be talking about recruitment strategies. I knew you were going to. There you go. There you go, guys. Mary Molly Bell, chapter 20. That chapter and the early camp put on that great event this past Saturday. So it was, like I said, a fun time and everything. Next Tuesday we got Carl Jones coming on. November. Let's see. Yes. So 4 Tuesdays from today, we got one of the Kennedys to come on. Ron Kennedy, our chief for Heritage Operations, is coming on the chat. Speak of the devil, Favor Jam, Carl. I was just telling him how you're coming on next Tuesday. I know, I got to remind you. We all get busy with real life. Sometimes we all forget stuff. I know we got some latecomers in the chat. Let me play that video again of the event this past weekend. Like I said, it's a little bit of a tearjerker, and I know we have some latecomers that came in the chat. So I wanted to play that video again. Like I said, it's a work in progress, so you guys kind of have an idea of direction I'm going with the video. If y'all are fine with the video and everything, I can put that on the Florida SCV Facebook members only Facebook page and the Florida Division OCR page. If you guys are fine with the way it is now, I'll post it there. First, I'm gonna if everybody's okay with it, I upload it to YouTube. That way, you guys can share it with your family and friends. So what's going on in Dixie tonight? Anybody do anything coming up? I'm here. Anybody have any events coming up? Anything that they're planning on doing? I know we got Akawaha coming up, that reenactment. Ooh, October Sky Festival in Oliver Springs on Saturday. That's in Tennessee, right? That's cool. That's cool. So if anybody's gonna be up there in Tennessee coming up in October, go check out the Sky Festival. Let me know how that is. Jeffro, I was thinking the same thing as you. After we got done with Homeland coming home, I stopped in Wachula and checked on some Confederate headstones that I had cleaned. Oh, that's cool, Kim. Yeah, so I stopped. Yeah, like I said, I stopped in Wachula on my way home. Checked on some Confederate graves that I cleaned. I got to do some touch up on those. Probably do that Saturday. I don't have anything planned as of yet until my other half says otherwise. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, so we had great news that came in with pictures on that. You guys could rewatch the show and get that out there. Ooh, I love hearing about new camps coming up. Having a get together for the induction of the Rawson Uphill Camp in 2080, the newest up and coming camp in Okeechobee. Hopefully by Christmas I have all the camp started again. And ooh, good job, Jimbo. Jimbo, when you get that camp squared away and you're doing a charter celebration, please email me, let me know. That way I can get it out to everybody that's in not only southeast side and southwest side. Maybe we can merge and help them with their charter celebration. So Jimbo, it's going to be a recharter then. Oh, okay, cool. I know you're putting a lot of time and effort into that, Jimbo. That's great news. I love seeing rebirths of camps that went to ashes. Get people that want to lead the way. Oh yeah, thanks, Kim. The reenactment of the Battle of Yellow Pines will be December 8th and 10th at Vero Beach Fairgrounds, sponsored by the private George W. Thompson Camp, 1595. That's cool. Thanks, Kim, for letting me know that. Shame on Jimbo. That's cool. That's the thing, guys. This is a great place to let the news fly. A lot of great stuff coming up. If I can make, yeah, if I can make it, I'll be there. Whoo, Jimbo. That's something I gotta do myself, Jeffro. Oh, keep in mind, it's already set in stone by our Florida Division commander. June 1st is the Florida Division reunion, SCV and OCR reunion. So please set the date, start reserving your hotels, all that stuff. It's gotta be huge. Uh, so we got that coming up. If you are interested in purchasing Hunley Awards, please get with our division commander. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, I would say so because Calvin sent me the flyer. And I might not have uploaded it to the page yet. I know I put it on SCV chat. A few of our events that are coming up. There we go. Stand by. See, this is why I got three screens and it looks like I'm not paying attention because I'm at another screen taking care of business. All right, guys. There's what this is what our Florida Division commander sent me over the weekend to get the word out so you guys can schedule. Oh, okay. Thanks, Carl. Let me take that disclaimer out since our councilman's in the channel. There we go. Hey, Carl, when's the. Wait, I know I can find it. I am currently looking for the flyer for our Army of Tennessee workshop. Oh, that's good to know, Carl, about that hotel in Columbia. So when I come up for the workshop, there you go. We got it right out of our councilman's mouth himself. Uh, Army of Tennessee workshop. It's the first Saturday in May, same weekend as pilgrims. I just it's one of those nights I'm butchering stuff. Usually it's Moose on SCV chat that butchers stuff. I try not to. So thank you, Mr. Jones, for that one. So with that, I could take two birds in one stone out: the pilgrimage and the uh, the workshop. The workshop sounds good. I've never been to one, and I've been in the SCV since I was 18 years old. I'm 45 now. Tells you I'm an old fart. 45, 46, something in there. And if you guys are going to be in Louisiana this weekend, please stop by for the fall muster at Benoit. Benoit. Yeah. I saw the pictures of that event last year. Looks like definitely looked like a fun event in Louisiana. Yeah, I got dead air. It's been a long day. With that being said, uh, oh, that's good to know, Carl. Thank you for that info. Because I definitely want to grow my camp. Uh, get it back. We're getting out there in the public eye, so the public is seeing us. But I definitely want to, and I got a good rapport with two counties here in Southwest Florida. But we all need to grow and get our numbers up to make our jobs a little bit easier and to forward the cause. So with that, we've been out this for about 30 minutes now. Well, we got one of those camp members in the chat, Dave, Jeff Rocon. Good point, Carl. Good point. Thank you for that, Carl. Just like Carl said, if you're going to go to the pilgrimage, register early, like now. So, with that being said, it's been 40 minutes. It's past my bedtime. So we're gonna. I just want to say no Fumar in the elevator and all that stuff. And we, so we're gonna end the chat with one of the faces of the SCV videos. Thank you for joining the chat tonight. Hope you liked the little video I did of the Homeland event this past weekend in Homeland, Florida. I would like to say good night, all. Uh, and my hat's off to every one of you. Thank you for joining me tonight.
When my mother was in college, she danced with Confederate veterans. To me, it wasn't that far away. My father knew this. My mother knew this. Almost 50 years ago, I joined the Sons of Confederate Veterans. In those days, we weren't concerned about saving monuments or any of those things. That wasn't necessary. In fact, none of us had any remote idea that it would ever come up, or we would have done something then. We can't just sit there and react. We have to be proactive.
The Sons of Confederate Veterans is the direct heir of the United Confederate Veterans and the oldest hereditary organization for male descendants of Confederate soldiers. Organized at Richmond, Virginia in 1896, the SCV continues to serve as a historical, patriotic, and non-political organization dedicated to ensuring that a true history of the 1861 to 1865 period is preserved. Membership in the SCV is open to all male descendants of any veteran who served honorably in the Confederate Armed Forces.
It is my birthright. My ancestors fought and bled and died. Because of their sacrifice, it gives me not only the eligibility to join, but it's my duty to join the organization. Their blood flows through my veins. Their struggles and triumphs are what made my family what it was, and in a sense made me who I am today. We're to defend the Confederate soldier's good name, that he fought for a noble cause, that he fought for his home, his wife, his children, and his descendants. We're to guard his history, which to me, it's the monuments, it's the headstones, as well as the actual written history of what happened during that war.
The citizen soldiers who fought for the Confederacy personified the best qualities of America. The preservation of liberty and freedom was the motivating factor in the South's decision to fight the Second American Revolution. The tenacity with which the Confederate soldiers fought underscored their belief in the rights guaranteed by the Constitution. These attributes are the underpinning of our democratic society and represent the foundation on which this nation was built. Today, the Sons of Confederate Veterans is preserving the history and legacy of these heroes, so future generations can understand the motives that gave life to the Southern cause.
We need to draw the line in the sand right now. These are our Confederate monuments. These are our Southern heroes, and you're not going to take them down. Right now, if we do not protect our heritage and present it as it truly was, it's going to be lost forever.
The memory and reputation of the Confederate soldier, as well as the motives for his suffering and sacrifice, are being purposely distorted in an attempt to alter history. And unless the descendants of Southern soldiers resist those efforts, a unique part of our nation's cultural heritage will cease to exist.
My commitment to the SCV is a commitment to our heritage, our cause. Not in a violent way, nor an aggressive way. Simply in the way we live. Live what you believe. But in your defense, know in what you're defending. And defend it truthfully.
If you were interested in perpetuating the ideals that motivated your Confederate ancestor, the SCV needs you. Simply visit www.scv.org today. Our genealogists are ready to help you trace your Confederate heritage.
We're not just some history club. We are a fraternal organization who is essentially the last guardians whose duty it is to defend American and Southern history.
Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you all soon.